Hello everybody and welcome back to the continuation of Demonheart. Today we're finishing up chapter 1 and tomorrow I will possibly have chapter 2 out. We shall see if my editing is as good as I think it is. So let's get started. A commotion in the front of the door easily woke me. My mother was arguing with some men, pleading them. Suddenly, a city guard barged in. I didn't know this man. I trust that you are bright. I could see more guards through the front door.
Please, her father isn't even here.
Wolf, restrain this woman. One of the guards held my mother back. What do you want from us? Can I help you? I stared at them silent. I'm gonna do the last one.
You are under arrest for the murder of our town healer and treason against our town.
I'm telling you, she couldn't kill a mouse.
Murder, Orchid? I didn't do anything. You can't declare me a town traitor without a trial. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You have murdered the witch Orchid and all the good townspeople who will perish without her aid.
Dude, I didn't do it. I have been ordered not to talk to you, with you, wicked creature. You may have tricked our benefactor witch into trusting you, but I will not be another one of your victims.
Come in silence. Your public execution awaits.
How did Orchid die? What about her baby? No, Orchid was with child. I'm gonna go with the first one. Enough of your tricks. There was no baby. Let's go with the first one. What became of Mr. Edgardo? No one cares about the damn cat. Don't try and distract me with such petty matters. I care. I didn't do it, officer. You can kill me, but the real enemy will still be on the loose. I wept for Orchid. I'm gonna weep for. I think I'm gonna weep for Orchid. Yes, I got a good alignment. Stop pretending, murderer. You gutted Orchid and splattered the walls with her blood. Then you pushed her body into the stove in a feeble attempt to get rid of the overwhelming evidence. The smoke drew attention, and we broke in to discover the gruesome scene. Her head was hanging out of the oven, her face still recognizable. There was no doubt what you've done. That's no proof that it was me. You were the ones who did it. No, you have to believe me. You won't take me without a fight. I'm gonna go with the first one. You are the evil snake who infiltrated Orchid's home and made her turn away from the rest of the town. Be silent and move. They forcefully dragged me through the door.
My child has done nothing. May the demons find you all.
I had never watched an execution in feline. I had seen the execution grounds, but only from a distance. I could never force myself to watch. But now I was walking those very same grounds. Lord Second rarely issued execution orders. A person would need to have truly committed a terrible crime to get there, but I had done nothing. Now I understood why the place had a fence. There was an angry mob on the other side shouting insults at me. Justice? You murdered our sick. I didn't do it, Keeper. I almost shot, I didn't do it. Because I didn't. My son, my brother, my daughter. I'm innocent. You should burn like our beloved orchid. Justice. But this isn't justice. If only there was something I could do. Anyone who would believe me. Where was Mark?
Walk up the ramp. Make this quicker for all of us.
Wait, I wish to speak with Mark, the city guard. I doubt Mark could help me. I doubt Mark could help me. Come along, don't make me use force. You're fixing to execute me. When we ascended the ramp, I found some more grim-looking men waiting for me. But there was also a crouching figure that didn't belong there. The old man who had seemed to have met somewhere before.
How did you get up here, old man?
I wish to give the condemned her last blessing.
The Lord said no priest. Who let him in? A priest? It hardly mattered anymore. Duck down behind the wall, old man, or we'll have to kill you, too. We can't have a cultist performing rites at a public execution.
Are you innocent, child?
Yes, sir. Of course I am. I nodded tears. He gently squeezed my hand.
When the Father's descendants come to walk this earth, the twisted world that has scorned you will be gone. The ones who are true will be held high, and punishment will only arrive on those who deserve it. But that day is not today, and I will weep for you, child.
I nodded. Thank you. I'm gonna nod. Or say thank you. I'm gonna nod.
Are you finished? Over here, convict.
Rude much? The guard yanked me to his side, handing me over to the executioner. The world around me spun at the sight of the killing apparatus. Lord Second was down with his men. The common folk dared not approach them, but his words rang loudly for everyone to hear.
By my lordly rights, I hereby sentence Bright, who stands before me, to death by beheading.
I'm innocent? I fell to my knees. I'm gonna go with the first one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one. It seemed no one but the old cultist believed me. The guards just wanted to get it over with. A huge masked man shoved me towards the guillotine, and I fell to my knees. I closed my eyes and waited. Suddenly, I was someplace else. Looking up, I saw the bloody guillotine from which I had fallen. I couldn't feel my body, but I was still there. What am I thought. Am I just a... I wanted to scream, but couldn't. It didn't work. I slowly became aware of the strange, sick reality around me. The screams of the burning people were deafening. Huge footsteps were shaking the ground, but it didn't affect me because I seemed to be floating. I didn't want to look down. I knew there was nothing there. I wanted to disappear, but I couldn't. Why was I still aware? I saw people running and dying. Infernal beasts were slaughtering everyone, but they seemed to be ignoring me. Perhaps a floating head wasn't such an attractive entity to terrorize, especially since I was already dead. There was nothing else for me to do in this landscape of insanity but to move around and look for something. The screams and the burning noises were constant. I could almost ignore them. I searched for something to help me. I searched for a way to end myself. I'm gonna search for a way to end myself. Yeah, let's go with the last one. Oh, I got another defiant. Destruction was the ultimate answer, but what or who could help me end it all? I found a face in the flames, the face of a demonic child. I reached out to it. The fire gave way to the actual demon child. Oh, he's shackled. He seemed real, unlike the other demons who were only shadows. His body was twisted back, spasming in agony, yet he spoke to me. Headman Rot. Ooh, deciphering. I love deciphering messages. Headman Rot. Demonheart. Name of the game. Awesome! Demon speech deciphered. Keeping me? Salve end? Oh, does he mean enslaved? I think that might be it. I think the deciphering message might be enslaved. Yep. Rotted men. Rotted men. One word, rotted. Tormented! That's it, tormented. Then he faded away. The dying people appeared to run through me, and the other demons avoided me. It was as if I didn't exist. I knew I had to find the demon boy again. He was the only one who acknowledged my existence. So I kept floating around searching for him. The pain, it's babe unreal. Huh, that one's easy. Unbearable. Yeah, I'll bet you it's unbearable. Let me just put these letters where they need to go. More myth. More myth. More myth. 2 words. Well, we could do my. Mother. My mother. That's it. My mother. He disappeared again, but I knew I would find him. Finally, I saw the demon child standing up ahead. He was still twisted back and screaming in agony. I saw a glimpse of something behind his hooved feet. It was my body. The boy kept screaming. His pain was more terrifying than all the death I had witnessed. It was my first real nightmare. Is this death? It felt real. Why could I still feel the ground with my hands?
Rise from the dead, will you? God's damn demon.
You can rise all you want now. You'll rot here until you're a demon skeleton. What was wrong with that man? He was yelling at me, but I could hardly understand him. You think you crossed us over? Think you can break the law as you see fit because you sold your soul to some goddamn demons? My sons and grandsons will work here and spit on you as I do now. I finally dared to touch my throat. I was whole, but I was still not certain this was life. And that is how I ended up in prison. Soon after I made sure my body was whole once again, I realized that I still had the amulet Orchid gave me. Just that I've been unable to remove it, so had the people who put me here. They took all my belongings and dressed me in rags, but the jeweled amulet still warmed my neck in this cold dungeon. It will be a means of communication, Orchid said. But with whom? She is dead. I couldn't tell what time it was when I last fell asleep, nor when I awoke. Time is only an illusion in this damp dungeon. I didn't even know how long I had been here. Months, I think? I tried counting mills, but ended up losing track of the numbers, especially since I had been dreaming about this place too. I don't think this is the prison of Feline. I can't hear any other inmates. The guard refuses to tell me anything useful. He always throws my food on the ground and spits on it. He also spits on me when he can reach me and lashes his whip at the bars of my cell. He despises me, but above all, I think he's afraid of me. He is convinced that I have something to do with demons. I've been recalling that night for so long. The special dinner with Orchid when she revealed that she was with child? No one else was aware of it. She wanted to keep it a secret. That's why she needed someone to receive her customers. The next thing I knew, she was dead. No one seemed to know or care about her baby. It was only their sick brothers, sons, daughters, and their justice. And then I remember how I fell on the cobblestone without my body. But now it's here, and I think I might be going insane. Soon after I ended up here, someone came to see me.
Demon! You have a visitor.
The guard spat inside my cell. It was Mark, or maybe he was now known as Sir Mark. Still a douchebag. If anyone could help me, it was my betrothed. Blah.
Bright, it grieves me to see you in this state.
Yeah, right. I'm innocent, you surely believe me. Don't look at me. My love, you came to get me out of here. Do you have to be so formal? I think I might go for the last one. Yeah. His face was stone cold, almost as if he didn't recognize me. There is little hope for your sentence to be undone. The people firmly believe you are the murderer. It would take magic to convince them otherwise.
Everyone hates you, Bright.
I am a knight, a protector of feline. Surely you understand that one in high service of our town and kingdom must not be related to an outlaw. I have come to bid you farewell, douchebag. You cannot mean that. You poor coward. Go suck your lord's dick. Just go. I'm gonna go with the second one. He shook his head solemnly and left without another word. Mark's abandonment left me more broken than ever. At least he had the decency to say farewell. That pig should not have come here. I knew it would happen. But if Mark could come visit me, why haven't I seen my family? Maybe only law officers are allowed here. Sometimes I wonder if it's been months or years. One day or night, as I lay in the dust, I hear a raspy voice calling out to me.
Here, kitty, kitty.
I opened my eyes to a shadow of a huge man crouching at my arm's reach. I immediately recognized he was not my guard, and strangely, I felt fear more than anything. It took me a moment to realize the man was on the other side of the bars. He had left something on the ground of my cell.
So, this little thing.
He was only a dark shape, and the torchlight behind him shone in my eyes, but I knew I'd never met him. He turned to look back, and some light reflected in his teeth. I had thought I'd caught a glimpse of a grin on his face. I crawled closer, I pushed back. I'm gonna crawl Should I crawl closer or push back? I'm gonna crawl closer. It was a small cake in a paper cup. I was shocked. Good kitten. Okay, that's weird, he called me kitten.
I hear you babies from feline fancy sweets. Even dangerous outlaws such as yourself.
What? Why would you bring me this? I am not a dangerous outlaw. Who are you? Where are you from? Can you get me out of here? Who are you? Heh, you know, most people would be spitting out their bloody teeth if they had the guts to ask me that. But you really have no idea, being a domestic feline kitty. I'm sorry, I don't care, I stay silent. I'm gonna say I'm sorry. Yeah. Dang it.
I'm almost sorry that they don't have a better prison for soft little girls like you.
But let me tell you, that shithead guard of yours is a nice guy. You obviously haven't been to Scarswall. Scarswall, our neighbor city, governed by the tyrant lord, Mace. I've been hanging around prisons for a long time. You should see what we do to girls like you in Scarswall. No thank you, I don't need to see that, you sick monster. So, you're another asshole prison guard, the guy's pal from Scarswall? Stay silent. I'm gonna stay silent.
Hey! That's enough socializing with the prisoner, sir.
She is nothing special, as you can surely see. She is nothing. Is that so? Except, of course, that she is a demon and a murderer. They must have told you.
Are you a demon, sweetheart?
No, of course not. Yes, and you're both fucked. Rawr. Of course not. Let's go with no. She says not. Lying snake. Even as a demon, she is still only a commoner who committed a cowardly crime. She sold her soul for nothing, if you ask me. It's a good thing I'm not asking you. You're used to having a lot of authority here, huh? Over this one poor tortured convict. I am only doing my duty. I'd prefer it if these demons and witches could disintegrate and leave this world in peace, but it ain't happening. Would you prefer if I were to disintegrate also? No, sir. I said no such thing. Apologies if I came across impolite. I don't think she is worth talking to, is all. I'll be the judge of that. You shut up before I wipe the floor with your useless hide.
So, I've seen you. Not your best hair day, I imagine.
Stop looking at me. I'm much prettier out in the open. How observant of you, and... Let's go with and. Well, I'd take you home if it were up to me, but you'll have to wait for someone else. The stranger threw one last glance at me, but I still couldn't see his face. He left without giving me any explanation. And I'm left to spend another day in the darkness of this cold dungeon.
You, demon, wake up!
What? Why? Stay silent. I'm gonna go with what?
Your cell's unlocked. Get out.
Why are you releasing me? I won't fall for it, bastard. I throw myself at the bars. I think I'm gonna go with the last option. Blasted demon. He spits on the ground. You've got friends in the Southern Alliance. Well, not on this side of the Alliance. The Southern Alliance. It must mean that the Lord of Feline agreed to form some kind of deal with the Lord of Scarswall. I don't know why Lord Second agreed to that when he stated publicly many times what he thinks of Lord Mace and his ways. The man who was here earlier, the guard he called Sir, could he be one of the notorious Scarswall Knights? And these friends, what do they want from me? Stay silent. I'm gonna stay silent. Out with you. Your new bitch of a friend is waiting upstairs. I'll be back for you one day. I leave without another word. I'm gonna go with the last one. Stumbling out of my cell, I find a spiral stairway leading upward into the darkness. I climb the stairs for a long time, but the place hardly becomes any brighter. I don't know what kind of prison this is. Finally, I come upon a hallway. It is lined with old torture equipment. There's a light coming from the distance. The shadows move as the woman carrying the torch emerges from the other side to meet me. Her fancy white cloak reflects the light as she walks. A white cloak is normally the wear of Scarswall law officers. It's becoming clear. Its clasp is a wall-shaped emblem.
Don't be afraid. I'm the one who brought the order for your release. My name is Rose Jaden. I'm an ambassador of Scarswall.
She looks more like a cutthroat to me. Hi, hello, Ambassador. My name is Bright. What do you want? I'm gonna go with hi.
Lord Mace and Lord Second have finally formed the alliance that my lord proposed.
The Knights and Ambassadors of Scarswall are now officially your superiors. You don't have to be formal with me, though. Where are we? Why did our lords form an alliance? Why did they set me free? Yeah, why did they set me free?
Something strange is happening in the forest east of Feline. Wargs have started to come out and attack your city.
What are wargs? Stay silent. Stay silent. Chased up a tree, your cat lord cried for Scarswall's aid. We did what we could and pushed the beast back into the forest, but the attacks never stopped. The kitten army now holds a camp at a more convenient location as defense against the pouring beasts. This is where you and I are headed. Why me? What? Stay silent. Stay silent.
With the healing capabilities you have shown, you will be of vital use in the war.
What healing capabilities? How quickly did I recover? I see. War? I can't go to war. I'm gonna go with I see. Not many people know what happened to you after the beheading. It would have raised too much commotion. Your lord said something about setting you free if you can help in putting an end to this war. Still, you would not be allowed to live in Feline where everyone saw you executed. Lord Second might get in trouble for housing a Demonheart in his city. Demonheart, I understand. Let's go with the first. Yes, it is a cute name for the demon thing that you are.
Oh, I almost forgot. You received a letter from your lord.
Clearly not meant for me. See that tight packaging and your mighty cat symbol? I didn't want to bother with trying to open it. Heh, cat brain thinks he can hide something. I'll just turn my back while you read that. Okay, please do. Good, you snake. You can read it with me. Toss it away. Let's go with, okay, please do so.
Prisoner, if you are reading this, then an agent of Scarswall by the name of Rose Jaded has already given you your orders.
You are to treat the officers of Scarswall as your superiors. You shall not murder them like you did our benefactor witch. I hope my letter has not been opened by the wrong hands, because I have a few words of warning for you.
I have always said, a feline convict is worth more than a Scarswall ambassador.
The Scarswallers are only loyal to one another, and only in order to protect their own skins. Still, I trust that this time they will do what's in the best interest of all of us. Formally, there is still a man of mine in command of the camp. Report to him and do not share any unnecessary information with the Scarswallers. They will surely keep themselves informed. Most of our men do not know what you are, and I urge you not to inform them. I am working beyond the king's law on your behalf. You are released on the condition that you obey my orders, make any indiscretion, and my men will hunt you down and bring you back to the dungeon.
When you return from your mission, you will be granted a new trial.
Not that they ever gave me one to begin with. Oh, yeah, let's go with the first one.
Come with me. You'll need to wash yourself and don some armor.
Armor? Okay. Just say okay. We move on through the dark building until we reach a strange room. Let's look at the mirror. Yeah, a broken mirror on the wall reflects the dark shapes of the torture equipment scattered about. It's been such a long time since I've seen my reflection. Oh my. The first thing that grabs my attention is the scar across my neck. Unnaturally dark and jagged, it contaminates my appearance, and I can't avert my eyes from it. I only hope that others won't be paying it this much attention. Maybe I can cover it up with clothing. I'm gonna get out of here.
Don't just stand there. Get in the water.
When you're done, take the armor over there. It used to be mine. I'll be waiting outside. Don't try anything stupid. Rose leaves through the nearby passage, and I prepare to enter the creepy coffin bath. The water isn't very warm, but right now, its silky touch feels like a luxury. I have a short time of relief in the water. Nothing can wash away what they did to me, but I am so close to freedom now. I will have my life back soon. I will prove my innocence. Things will never be the same again. I'm gonna go with the second to the last. After I've done my best to clean and dry myself, I take the armor Rose has left me. It is sturdy leather armor, beautiful in making, but maybe a bit old. It was made to protect, not to encumber, as if for some kind of rogue warrior. I do like it. Something isn't quite right with this armor. There's something stuck under the belt. It fell out. What is that? What is this? Poison? If working with Orchid has taught me anything, this is definitely not a cure. How wrong. Why would Rose even have this? The liquid seemed clear, and it has no smell. I suppose it's designed to be mixed with someone's food or drink. Absolutely no need. I'll figure out to do with this later. Good times are about to start. Let's go with the middle one. There's another thing here that catches my attention. Lying on a dust-covered shelf is an old book with an image of a demon head. Carefully, I lift the cover and sift through the pages, only to find the book is empty. I've missed being able to write. I could probably improvise some writing equipment. There is so much on my mind that I need to remember. I don't think anyone will notice this thing is gone. I look at myself again. I go out to meet Rose. Let's go. And that is the end of chapter 1, everyone. I'm going to try for Tuesday or Wednesday to get chapter 2 put out. It is not as long as chapter 1. And I hope everybody had fun watching. See you guys later.